Once upon a time, in a bright and sunny garden, lived a little tomato named Tommy. While the other tomatoes were big, round, and bright red, Tommy was quite small and still a little bit orange. He hung quietly on his vine, wishing he could grow just a little bit faster to match his friends. The biggest tomato in the patch was named Barnaby. Barnaby was very proud of his size and his deep red color. Every morning he would look down at Tommy and let out a loud laugh. "You are too tiny to be useful, Tommy," Barnaby boomed. Tommy looked at his own small reflection in a dewdrop and felt very sad. Barnaby spent all his time bragging to the other vegetables. "Look how heavy I am," he shouted, swaying back and forth on his stem. "The gardener will surely pick me first because I am the grandest of all." He puffed out his chest, making the other tomatoes cheer, while Tommy stayed tucked away behind a large green leaf. One afternoon, the bright blue sky turned a dark, moody gray. A whistling wind began to dance through the garden. Whoosh, whoosh, it went, shaking the leaves and bending the tall stalks of corn. The wind grew stronger and stronger, pulling at everything in the garden with its invisible hands. Barnaby was so big and heavy that the wind caught him like a sail. He wobbled and shook until, with a loud snap, he fell from the plant. He landed on the hard ground with a heavy thud, getting a big bruise on his shiny red skin. He looked up at the vine, feeling very scared and sorry for himself. But Tommy was small and light. He held onto his branch with all his might, swaying safely with the wind instead of fighting it. When the storm finally passed and the sun peeked out from the clouds, Tommy was still right where he belonged, safe, sound, and perfectly unhurt on his vine. A little girl named Pippa came running into the garden after the rain. She wore bright yellow boots and had a big smile. She looked at the ground and saw the big, bruised tomatoes that had fallen in the wind. "Oh dear," she said, "these are not ready for my special lunch." Then, Pippa's eyes landed on Tommy. She reached out her hand and touched his skin. "You are perfect," she whispered. "You are fresh, firm, and just the right size." She carefully plucked Tommy from his branch, holding him like a little treasure in the palm of her hand. Pippa took Tommy inside to her kitchen. She washed him in cool water and sliced him up to make a tasty salad for her family. Tommy wasn't afraid. He felt proud to finally be helpful. He was the star of the bowl, adding a beautiful pop of color to the green lettuce and white cheese. Tommy learned that size does not matter at all. Everyone has their own special value and their own time to shine. Back in the garden, the other vegetables told stories of the brave little tomato who stayed strong. Tommy felt very proud of himself, knowing that being exactly who he was the best thing he could be.